Welcome to the Learning Ladder. I thought I'd do another homeschool prep, setting up the homeschool room video. So currently I am laminating. These are some of the things we do first thing in the morning, fine motor activities. I'm getting those laminated. And then I have got my first math centre unit all ready to go. So I finished those last night. So cutting everything up. I still cut with scissors, which is crazy. I really need to get a paper cutter. I have been using just scissors for the past, well, from preschool. I've never had a paper cutter, so I really need to get one because it's just silly. So yes, I did all that last night. I'm going to put that into our binder. I usually like to be 2 units ahead in terms of prep, sometimes more, but generally usually 2 because it takes a lot of ink up to do that. And then I have got some more of our fine motor first thing activities to laminate. No, I haven't. I've already laminated them to cut up. And then also at the bottom are all our STEM task cards that I need to cut up and put onto rings to hang. So that's what I'm currently doing. In terms of the homeschool room, it's looking really done. So I've got some flexible seating options. I've got this nice big cushion here by our little library, which is new, which I will show you in our homeschool tour. I've also got my wall border, which I am super happy about. Our whiteboard even. Did I say wallboard? Whiteboard. Well, it's on the wall, so I guess it is a wallboard. Our whiteboard up, which I'm super happy about. It looks great. So this was 100 by 80 centimetres. And it was £24 off Amazon, so I thought it was a really good deal. Also has a little pen holder. We do have a little small whiteboard which we use for our All About Reading letters and for her to do a spelling on as well, but this is obviously a more classroom sized board, so that's up on the wall. Okay, I'm just going to continue laminating while I'm talking to you. And then next I have got my alphabet and number cards that I want to pop on the wall. I did originally print them in A4, but it would take so much space. I decided to do them in A5, and I've tried and put them up and you can still see them really clearly, so I think A5 will be fine. I'm also actually not going to laminate them for glare purposes, because our light in here often glares when you are looking at laminated sheets on the wall high up. So I decided not to laminate them, so we'll see how well they do not being laminated, but the whole point is that she can actually see them, so there's no point laminating them if there's a real strong glare on them. So that's what we're going to do with those. And I've just got some number ones for reference, basically, mainly for referencing the written word of them. And yes, that's what we're doing today. Oh, and as I've got my labels up on my work boxes. I haven't organised these yet in terms of they're not ready for the next school year. They've still got stuff in from last year, but we are on holiday at the moment, so that's why I've been spacing everything out. But I will probably 2 weeks before we go back, I'll get these organised in terms of contents, but that's how they are in terms of labelling. I thought it was really cute. And I just used these labels that I made for our schedule and velcroed them on to the drawers. I've also set up our STEM bins now, so they're all ready. I will definitely show you those probably next week in the next week's video, my little STEM area that I've set up. It was so much fun to set that all up and organise it. So I'll probably show you that next week. What else have I been doing? I'm trying to think. Oh, I've labelled everything on my shelf now, so everything's labelled. Sneak peek, I'll show this a bit more in my tour, but everything has got its own. See what I mean about glare on laminated stuff? So that's why I didn't want to laminate those letters when I was putting them on the wall. But anyway, this is our flashcards are up there. I need to do our pocket chart. This is like our word wall area. So last year I kept all my word families in here, but she's so over them now, she knows them all, so I'm definitely going to be taking those out and replacing them with new word cards. So I think I'm going to change this into more of a writing centre area, so it'll be all writing type cards in here, and down there sentence building cards. I think I saw a pack on Teachers Pay Teachers with sentence building on that I really liked, so I think I will definitely look at getting that and probably put the sentence strips in, and then she can obviously build her sentences and then write them down. And up here, last year I was using these for storage for some of our hands-on activities, but because I have some new drawers, I'll probably be moving those over, so I won't need as many. So what my plan is to hang, as I have done already, some of our themed word centers up here. So this is a spring theme, and then this one, I think this was, there we go, that's what that one is. So earth type theme, Earth Day type theme. So that's what we have up at the moment. I've got Christmas in a drawer over here, so I need to get that up there. I need to organize these drawers too, because I'm not using them for what I was originally going to use them for. I was going to put all our STEM task cards in there, but because I've got some different drawers now, and it's next to the STEM area, which is actually in my hallway, which I'm not going to show you now because I want to show you next week. It's not quite ready yet. I'm going to actually use these for something else now. So I think I'm going to use them for this type of thing, so our fine motor sort of morning activities, and some fun things like a colouring box, so if she wants to do some colouring, a sticker tray, those types of things. I think that's what I'm going to use them for, but I'll show you in my homeschool room tour. And I plan on definitely, this is not going to be the here at all. Because this is going to be our little word wall writing centre, ignore this is not going to be there. Because this is going to be our little word wall writing centre, I'd like to see if I could make some kind of little post box or something, so she could write her letters and everything else and then post them in a little box. I don't know, I'm going to think about this. If not, what I might do is put our book boxes here with her reader of the week and her morning type activities. I might do that because the drawers are right underneath, so that would make sense. We'll see. So that's under discussion. Let's see what I want to do with that, but this is not staying there, this has just been placed there. And then there's one more thing I need to do today, and that's put all our supplies away. So these were all the new supplies that I purchased, paper and stationery and everything else in there, so I need to put those away. Some of them, no, the reason I need to put them away is because I want to use this box for our science experiment and history supply box. So things like string and all those types of things, those styrofoam balls that we need for our history, they're going to stay in there until we actually need them. I'm going to put this up on a shelf, on top of the wardrobe, probably wardrobe shelf. And then our science, anything obviously that's not food related, so any solutions or anything that we need, lemon juice, vinegar, I'm going to stick them all in here so that when it comes to our science experiment, they're all ready to go. And I plan to do those probably about 6 weeks in advance, so every 6 weeks I'll obviously restock with the next lot of supplies that we need for the next unit block. Doing is making my own colour posters on PowerPoint. I really like where it uses a real image. So we're doing that. This is the first one. So I've got quite a few colours to go. Got red, green, yellow, orange, blue, purple, black, brown, grey, beige, white, pink. So which one do you like the best?
Oh,
Which one?
I like pink.
You like the pink one? What did we pick? The pink blossom tree?
Yeah.
This one. It's pretty, isn't it? And then print. Which one's going to come first, do you think? Which one do you think will come out first?
Red?
I think red's going to come out first.
Let's see. No, pink!
You think pink's going to come out first? You're right! Yay! So everything's in my project book in terms of what we're doing on a weekly basis, what supplies I need. I've done that for our history, I've done it for our science curriculum, and then our additional science experiments, I've done that for that too, and geography, our geography curriculum. So all I need to do is look, for 6 weeks in advance. Okay, so I need some photos printed off. I need to make a little sandbox archaeological dig, so I'll know to get those supplies ready. Watch the laminator. So yes, so that's all organised so it's easy to refer to. There's all our science experiments, so I know which experiments we're doing for that week. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. That's what I'm up to today. Let me know what you've been doing in terms of prepping for the school year. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.